Hey everyone, my name is Sean, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and reactions to the TCG ban list for Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Legacy of the Duel, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general for next month that was announced last night. But I'll preface this with a couple of things. It's 7 AM in the morning where I am right now, so my apologies if there's anything I forget to discuss or go over in terms of my thoughts. I'm very limited in how much time I have to do this video, but I wanted to get it up as soon as possible. Also, I wanted to talk about how that I'm going to be looking at this video or looking at this ban list not just from the perspective of the impact on the TCG, but the potential impact that this list might have on the effect of a game like Master Duel. If anything like prior Yu-Gi-Oh! Games are anything to go by, Konami often likes to do a world ban list for their online video games, which is a combination of the OCG ban list and the TCG ban list. And so I'm going to be kind of considering the impact of both lists from that perspective and talking about what the game might be like if we get Master Duels released in the next couple of months. The next version of the TCG ban list is not going to be updated by, I think it was either January of 2022, if I just go to the top. Is it January 2022 or February 2022? I'm pretty sure it's January 2022, the 17th. So that's about 4 months at least. And I definitely feel like we could maybe see even a beta of Master Duel by then, because they really want this game to be out for the World Championships of 2022. But who knows? On the subject of Master Duel, next week on the 31st of September, Konami will be doing a live stream of Master Duel at TGS, Tokyo Game Show. It will be at 11 AM where I am, and unfortunately I will be at work. But what I would love to do with that announcement is I would love to stream it myself after I get back from work. So roughly about 6 PM GMT, or for those who are in America, we're looking at more, I think it's 1 PM EST. What I would love to do is maybe do my own reactions to what they're being announced, kind of gauge what's being said in the video, and I would love to have people also share their thoughts with me in chat, and so we can just have like an open discussion about Master Duel and where the direction of where the game is going. So if you guys think that's an interesting idea and you would like to maybe see me do that, do let me know. I hope to maybe get it all prepared and ready this weekend. But enough waffling and talking, let's get into today's video. So we're going to be looking at the ban list today, and I'm going to be starting in reverse order. This is not the ban list. This is the OCG ban list from October 1st, and this is just me having it open as a reference point. Just remind ourselves of what cards were limited and how that might impact Master Duel in the future. But first, we're going to start off with our ban list, and our ban list first saw the unlimited of Double Iris Magician. Double Iris Magician was restricted for a very long time, because when Pendulums were at full power, this card was stupidly strong. It was such a really good OTK card. With Pendulums being as weak as they are now, I don't see this card breaking the game, but it is a massive improvement for Pendulum Magicians. It is a really great addition. I love that they unlimited this card now. So this card is now back at 3 instead of 2. I don't think it will change the game too much, but I think it's great that Pendulum Magicians get this card back, because this card is a win condition and it's also a searcher. How it works is, if it's in your Pendulum zone, you target a Dark Spellcaster monster you control, destroy this card, and then if that monster does any damage to your opponent, it will be doubled. The double damage part is okay, but what's nice is that if you're destroying this card, it will also trigger its monster effect. And that will say if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add 1 Pendulum Graph card from your deck to your hand. Now there's only 2 Pendulum Graph cards I know, and that is Time Pendulum Graph and Star Pendulum Graph. These are 2 really good cards for Pendulum Magicians. Star Pendulum Graph is a protection effect, but also anytime a Pendulum or Magician monster leaves your monster zone or Pendulum zone, you get to search another one out from your deck. So it's a nice extender for your deck, and this deck sorely needs some good extenders. Imagine having this on the field already before you even use Double Iris, so you'll be able to get Double Iris effect to add a Pendulum Graph card, and then also get a search of Star Pendulum Graph. Really loving this change and the potential of this. Then the other card you can get is Time Pendulum Graph. This is more of a defensive card as well, protection for your monsters, but then it also says you can target 1 Magician Pendulum Graph monster card in your monster zone or Pendulum zone, and 1 card your opponent controls, and destroy them. Then if this effect did not destroy 2 cards, you can send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. This card is insane. It is absolutely bonkers. It's not insane is crazy actually. I don't want to say insane, but it's a very, very good removal card for Pendulums without relying on your extra deck to get to it. And it's searchable as well. The idea that you can choose 2 cards on the field to destroy them, but if you didn't destroy them both, you then get to send 1 card. It's kind of like Dingirsu, the Orcus of the Evening Star, where it doesn't target the monster that you're, or whatever card you're sending to the graveyard. You just, on resolution, send whatever you want. Why this is nice with Pendulums is if you have a card like Pendulum Calling Effect that is protecting your scales from being destroyed, your card won't be destroyed. You'll destroy one of your opponent's cards, and then you'll trigger the effect to send another card to the graveyard. So I'm very excited about that. It's really, really cool that that's unlimited, and yeah, I think that's really nice for Pendulum fans like myself. For Master Duel impact implications though, what would have been nice is if they unlimited Pendulum Call in the TCG as well, because for a Worlds format, they take the worst of both lists, and Pendulum Call is still at 1 in the TCG, I believe, I'm pretty sure, so it won't be unlimited, unfortunately. Is it at 1 or is it at 2? I should double check that. If it's at 2, then this isn't too bad. No, it's not at 2. Pendulum Call is at I'm sorry about this. Oh, did it get unlimited? Oh, maybe it's unlimited. Huh. Oh, right then. Well, if it's unlimited in the TCG, that's even better. Yeah. Huh. I must have missed when it was unlimited. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. So, Pendulums. Yeah, Pendulums could be really, really fun to play. Master Duel. I'm very excited about that change. That's for later on. We're not talking about that right now. I did arrange this in reverse order so that we were going back on the list. So it seems like it's all me mixed up here. So whatever. We'll do Emergency Teleport next. Emergency Teleport at 2. Wow. Very, very surprised by that. Emergency Teleport is an insane starter card. You can search out any psychic monster from your deck. Summon it to the field. Really, really great extender. Just the fact that it summons a monster to the field is really good. And having 2 of this is really exciting. You can summon. You could use it for hand traps like Ghost Ogre. You could use it with certain deck monsters as well. Really, really, really good. I would definitely be picking up a second copy of Emergency Teleport. That's pretty nice. In terms of the OCG, I really should have had both lists up at the same time. I don't know whether it's limited. I should get the OCG list really. Let me see. Let me get it really quickly. 1 second. OCG Yu-Gi-Oh! Banlist. Hopefully it's a translated page. Effective starting in 2020-21. Yep, okay, cool. Here we go. Where is on this list? Where is Emergency Call? Emergency Teleport. That is going to be at 2. So it's in 2 in both formats. That's really cool. So we get to play at 2. We'll be able to play this at 2 in Master Duel if it's a Worlds format. It might not be, but I'm pretty sure it will be. So that's cool. Emergency Teleport at 2. Performer Power Scroll Crowback Joker. Another really good bonus for Pendulum cards. Performer Power Scroll Crowback Joker used to be banned at one point. It was then limited, but now it's okay at 2. It's a starter card. When you normal summon 1 card, you add a Pendulum card from your deck to your hand. Perform Power Magician or Odd Eyes. So it's a searcher. That's all it's really is about. It's just a normal summon good searcher for the deck. So another really big boon to Pendulums, or Pendulum Magician to be specific. Odd Eyes as well in a way. I'm really, really looking forward to going back and trying Pendulums. I do like Pendulums. I don't think they're so good nowadays that anyone would be scared of Pendulums anymore. So having them back with a couple of their resources is really, really nice. I love this change, Konami. Really, really good. Danger Nessie is now at 2 instead of at 1. I think that was the same in the OCG ban list. No, it was unlimited, so we only get 2 of it, but in the OCG it's at 3. So for Master Duel, we'll only have 2 of it as well. That's okay. I think 2 is fine. You don't need 3 Nessies. I think having the Danger package is really good. The Dangers are a very, very flexible discard summon engine, so having them at having more of them available to us is really good. I don't think there are any top tier decks that can really abuse these right now, but there will be some decks that can use them quite well. So having Nessie back at 2 is a very, very welcome change. Really, really like that. Moving on, one big change here, and I think it's about time this happened. Fire Formation Tenki is now at 1. So get your time in with it in Legacy of the Duelist while you can, because Tenki will be at 1 in the next game. This is a massive hit to Zodiac, a massive hit to Tri Brigade in a way. Lunar Lights are kind of already dead because they got rid of Tiger, so Lunar Lights can't work with it. But Tenki is such a powerful searcher. It just searches any level 4 or lower Beast Warrior monster from your deck. The only reason why this card has dodged the ban list for so long is because Beast Warriors weren't that powerful. Well, they were. They have come in and out of the format. Particularly Zodiac used to be even stronger than it is right now. But Lunar Lights are very strong. But they've always kind of had Tenki around. Maybe it got semi-limited at some point. But Zodiac is stupidly strong right now. It's really, really powerful. And having Tenki at 1 is really good, in my opinion, because I think for a very old archetype, it's Zodiac is very, very resilient. And I think as long as they have Drident, you still be able to play Zodiac. So getting rid of Tenki, I don't think it's too bad. It just means they have a couple of starters. Zodiac has like 14 natural starters. They have like 10 really good main deck monsters, but they used to have Barrage and Tenki, so that was 14 cards that could just search out cards on their deck. Then they played Pot Desires as well. So getting Tenki to 1 just makes it doesn't kill the deck off, in my opinion. It just makes it so you don't search out your starters as quickly as before. I will talk about Barrage. I do know about Barrage. So next, is there anything else I want to? I'll talk about that later. There's one more thing about Zodiac I want to talk about. Prank Kids Meow Meow Mew. Meow Meow Mew was a fantastic addition to Prank Kids. This card alone is what took Prank Kids from being irrelevant to relevant for the format, being a link 1 that could trigger any of their effects. Limiting it to 1, I think it was a very, very powerful thing to do. They've kind of hurt the grind game of Prank Kids a lot. I don't think it kills Prank Kids deck, because Prank Kids have Cockadoodle-Doo and Bow Wow Bark, cards which can bring Meow Meow back to the extra deck, although it's not the real card that they want to reshuffle back into the extra deck, so they have to use those effects on Meow Meow Mew. So I think Prank Kids will still be playable, but the deck is one of the best decks in the game right now, and I think why I like this ban list and why they've hit Prank Kids, Tri Brigade, and also Drytrons a bit is because I think Konami really wants Breaker of Destiny, the next set that's coming out, to really hit the market well. There's some really good archetypes in that deck, but in that list, but they're not going to be that good if the current decks are really, really strong. And so we haven't killed off the current decks, we've just kind of limited them a little bit. And by hitting Meow Meow Mew to 1, it's not going to kill Prank Kids by any means, but it will slow it down. So I think it's a fair choice to do, because they can still recycle this card. They can still bring this card back to the extra deck and reuse it again and again. So it just makes their ability to go to double Raigeki just a little bit less efficient, but or able to do. But I think that's fair. Close the power gap a little bit here. Next on the list is Eva. Eva is a card that is used in Drytrons. I'll be honest with you, I don't know Drytrons too well. I haven't really been playing the current format of the game, so I haven't played Drytrons myself. It's something I'm currently in the process of learning, but this is a really good extender card for that deck as far as I'm aware. Drytrons, I've heard a lot of things about Drytrons to people that's been trying to teach it to me. Some people say they're really oppressive. Some people say that they're not good. So I can't really form an opinion on that. But in terms of hitting this, I've heard some of the crazy boards that Drytrons can do, and they're kind of just like Summon Herald of Ultimate List, kind of like Lock Tyler Turbo decks, and I hate those kind of decks. So I don't really have an opinion on this one, I'm afraid. It's a good. I think it's a good hit. It will hurt that deck a bit more, and if it means that we don't have cards like Herald of Ultimate List consistently all the time on the field, then it will be what it is. But I don't really have too much to say about Drytrons personally. So if you guys have an opinion down, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on Eva being limited to, is it to 1? It was to 1, wasn't it? Eva to 1 over, yep, Eva is to 1. Okay, so for the last card of the list we're going to have to talking about is Zodiac Barrage got banned. Zodiac Barrage got banned. So I've played Zodiac. I used to play Zodiac Dogmatica quite a lot. I was probably one of the few players that thought Zodiac would be good again in Master Rule format at my locals, and So I did play this deck a lot. Hitting Zodiac Barrage to 1, in my opinion, isn't too bad of a thing. Like I said before earlier in the video when I was talking about Tenki, Zodiac have a lot of starters. There's such a good engine where you can run, let me just count it out, 1 Rapier, triple Ram, 3 Whiptail, and then you normally would do like 2 copies of, no, you do like 3 Blade, that's on 11 cards, and then you might, I don't think you really do Bunny Blast. It has a lot of 1-card starters where you just normal summon the card and then you go into your Xyz play. And with Drident is what makes the deck basically work. And with Drident legal in the TCG still, and I'm just going to double check that, is Drident still legal at 1? Zodiac Drident, I'm pretty sure it is. Am I crazy? Zodiac Drident, where are you? Where's Drident? Huh. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Completely in the middle of my thought here. Where is Zodiac Drident? Surely it's at 1. Zodiac. Oh, I can't spell. Zodiac Drident. Drident got banned? When did Drident get banned? Am I crazy? Wait. What? Huh? When? Okay, alright, so obviously I'm getting exposed right now because I didn't even know Drident was banned. I haven't really been playing the TCG recently. Was this in August? Wow. Okay, Zodiacs are dead. Holy crap. Okay. That changes everything, guys. Holy crap, forget what I said about Tenki. Oh my god. Zodiacs are dead. Alright. Okay. The point where I was going with this, yeah, is I was originally going to say that with Drident in the game and still having so many starters, the deck is fine. You can still play it because you have your main extender card and you have still got 10 starters, 11 starters is still really good. Having 1 Tenki is okay, and banning Barrage doesn't really do much on its own because they have so many more starters. You're just hurting how many starters the deck has, and the deck is a sub engine for other decks anyway, so those decks will other card decks you mix this with, they will have their own starter cards that you can use as well. I didn't know Drident was banned. I hold my hand up to that. I didn't realize that, but holy crap, Zodiac is dead. What I was going to say, where I was going to go with this, is that with Zeus being at 1 in the OCG and the combination of the TCG ban list, I didn't think, I don't think Zodiac would have been that good or well to play in Master Duel, because with 1 Zeus, 1 Tenki, no Barrage, yeah. Zodiac's dead, man. I think it's gone. I think it's done. I guess you could still go get a Zodiac monster, make its play, attack directly, make Zeus, but you can't rely on that all the time because it's not going to help your grind game if you have to grind. I think data needs to be found. We need to do some research on this one. But man, they did that deck wrong. Wow. Do you know what though? Overall, I think this is okay. Zodiac is an older archetype, but it's so resilient because it's the best 1-card Xyz deck of all time. Kind of like how Sky Striker is the best 1-card Link deck of all time. Where it's all just like Link 1s, and Zodiac was all just like 1-card material rank 4 Xyz. And those decks always stand the test of time. So I'm not too sad to see it go personally. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether how playable Tri Brigades along with this are. I think Tri Brigades may be fine in a way. I saw someone with Tri Brigade Harpies the other day, so I think people will still use the engine, but it won't be Tri Brigade Zoo for sure, in my opinion. Definitely, I might be wrong. Holy crap, this ban list was insane. Actually, wow. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know in the video. Wow. I'm absolutely shocked, to be honest with you. I really am at some of the changes. That's massive. Double Iris is fun. I love the fact that they've done Double Iris, and Pendulum Call seems to be unlimited. Wow, that's really fun for Pendulums. Eva, I have no idea about. Muta 1 will slow Prankins down a bit, but not all the way. Tenki, yep, we talked about. Yeah, I think this is a good ban list, guys. I think a ban list that makes you think and talk is always a good ban list. One that's boring, where it does absolutely nothing to the game, is a complete waste of an opportunity. And I think I'm now really, really looking forward to the next Yu-Gi-Oh set. I think it's now probably time for me to start buying some cards. Anyway, guys, what did you think about the ban list? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I will see you soon. Take care. Oh, man, there's so much I want to say about this. I don't even know what to think right now. Man, boy.